Okay, so we are at our secret spot and we are gonna go in and check them out. They're not open yet. We gotta go stand in line because there's a lot of people here.
Yeah, we're here about 20 minutes early.
And there's already a line, so we're gonna go get in it and see what we can find.
Yeah, so here we go. Let's go. Special edition 12. I got a follow through.
Hero.
Should put them all back.
I will. Dead Space 2.
We had that.
4.
Yeah, we want to do that tomorrow.
Wow, a whole bunch of games here.
Yeah.
Two later, so. Rock Band, Assassin's Creed, Star Wars. Someone donated a bunch of games. Yeah, SpongeBob for $3.60. Lego, Madden, Lego, Madden, Madden 3, Star Hero, Spider-Man. Whoa, 15 for that. Look at that one. That's an expensive game. Used $1. Overwatch. That one might be worth it. You can see any other new ones. Look at that one. Disneyland. Xbox 360 Connect. Ghost Recon, Millions. Marvel Superhero Squad, Raw. Guitar Hero. 4 for Guitar Hero. That's not a bad deal. 4 for Guitar Hero is actually not a bad deal. See any controllers?
You know what the controllers.
I found these. The Wii attachments, but I didn't see the controllers.
Oh, this is camping gear, outdoor stuff. What'd you find?
Check this out. It's little tiny figures here. 50 cents. Oh, that's 50 cents. And then
Yeah, I mean,
I found this here.
is that a transformer?
I think so. It's 50 cents.
Okay, well, I mean for 50 cents.
Yeah.
Looks like it's supposed to be an elephant of some sort.
Yeah. I don't know.
Or
if it's
maybe, I don't know.
I don't know if it's complete or not, but.
Well, we'll figure it out. It's 50 cents.
Okay, here's the toy section here. Alright, what did you find here?
I think these are little people.
How much are they?
They're
Oh, they are.
$1.50.
$1.50? Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. Got this
Another
one.
one.
$1.50. Alright, which one did you find here?
Aww.
How much is that one?
This one is $1.
Okay, hold it here. And what, and that one too? $1? Okay.
Yeah, that one I think is Mattel. It might be Barbie.
Okay, and what's this one?
This one is...
That's a big one.
Yeah. I've looked up this brand before, Batat. They can be 20 or they can be 50.
It's a good size one, let's see.
Yeah. I
How
need
much?
to clean it. It's $1.
$1?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good to me.
I need to clean it off though.
Okay, cool. Check this out. Zoom in on it.
Yeah.
$1.
Yeah.
It says it's old.
I mean, it looks vintage.
50 cents for $1.50.
I have no idea who...
I don't know. Rest development. And then this thing here, I don't know what you think. For $1?
I don't know. What does it say on it? It says something on the bottom.
$19.99.
Oh,
It says
well.
Captain Moron. Huh.
I mean, all we can do is Google shot it. It's $1, so.
Okay, this side. What'd you find there?
I think this might be Spirit.
$2.
Yeah. Is he 2?
Okay, yeah. 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's 2. I'm not sure about him, but I'm not sure about this one. I can't find any.
Let's see it. Can't see the face. We'll look at the price. All right.
It's
how
only
much is
$1
it?
though.
Let's see. $1. Okay, cool. Awesome. So these 2 horses here. All right, we'll throw them in the basket. Okay, real quick. What'd you find here? Oh, that's cool. 50. Okay. Big long tail. Okay, so it comes on. Anything else?
Yeah. I'm not sure if those are Lewis picks. I don't think so. I can't find any markings on them, but they're $1.
Okay, that looks like a Funko Pop.
Of some sort, maybe.
$1?
But yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Sounds good to me.
Yep.
So, okay. Oh, you're fine. All right. What's this?
This is a mug. With a spinny.
With a spinny thing in it.
Yeah, like a fidget spinner.
Wow. Okay. How much is it?
I don't know.
$4.
$4? Ooh.
Yeah. All right. $4 for the mug. Yeah. Okay. Hey, how you doing, sir?
How are y'all?
Pretty good. Thank
I bet you. The rocking. Okay. I'm gonna go right here. Right back. Right back.
Right there. I was looking at it in the back. Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm even there. Y'all know how we see something, we gotta dash at it. Exactly.
All right, spin it around.
Obviously, people have picked it up so much.
All right.
The price has been worn off, so I'm gonna have to ask her.
Oh, it doesn't have a date or nothing on it.
No, but I googled it.
Look, medieval time cups.
Yeah, that's what I originally came
Are
over
they
here to
plastic?
look at.
No, they're glass.
Yeah,
Which are they? $1?
yeah.
That place is so fun. $1 on those. What are these ones back here? I've been to Medieval Times a couple times. She hasn't been yet, and I can't wait to take her. I know she's going to have a real good time. She likes that fantasy type stuff, so do I. Good ones. For y'all that don't know, Medieval Times is a place where you eat dinner and watch a performance of knights fighting for like princesses and stuff, and you eat with your hands and everything. It's really fun. $9.
It might have to decorate.
Come on, Lord.
Ooh, I thought I saw the putty tat. Ooh, I did see the putty tat.
You good?
Now this was just painted glass. If this was real stained glass, I probably would have picked it up.
Yes, mother.
Okay, so I got this table here. It's a folding table. $2, so furniture's half off. So looking at $1, and then this thing is $3. Right?
Yep, but it's here in furniture, so it should be half off.
It's a table cover for $1.50. And it folds up. Felt it on the other side.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Trying to sell it. Oh, wow. For those of you wondering, this was a vintage Disney piggy bank, and it would have ended up being a personal buy because they were asking $10 for it, and they're not selling for more than like $12 or $15. So I didn't need it. I left it for the next person. Left me unsupervised.
Hey, you want another cookbook?
Yeah.
Let's see, how much is it though?
It's 50 cents.
50 cents? Okay.
And you left me unsupervised.
Well, here. Take this. And then I found these shirts just for myself. It's only $1.
Yeah.
Nice V-neck for summertime. And then I found this black shirt here. Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah. For $1.
Stark family, yeah.
Boy sizes.
Hey,
Kids clothes.
they fit.
Yeah.
Wear them.
Alright, cool. We got a couple things here. Let's see what we got. We got clothes and everything. $5 for the picture. What? Oh, it's $25, so.
Yeah.
Look, this lamp right here. $5. It's not bad.
We did end up buying that lamp. You'll see it in the reveal when we show it and test it.
It's not bad. Is that a heater? Or?
Because I said I need another kitchen gadget. Which reminds me, I gotta make two on
That little cross right there. That's your name. This is like my little Mustang thing. It's a Chevy one though. A Chevy. Sharp saw. What's this? Cabbage patches. 10 each though. I don't know what that is. I think it's really heavy. DVDs. Bad 25 cents each. Wooden bear. $6. More bears.
Thank you. And there's another one down there.
Oh, is there? Mm-hmm. Down this way?
Yeah. Shoe rack.
I know, I'm trying, I wish I had a place to put it. Whoa. Got all the shoes to put it. I just don't have a place to put it.
Okay, how much? 25 cents?
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure you're going to be able to get the camera to read it.
Okay. Pretty neat. Kind of neat.
A quarter for that bottle.
Think a whole lot. Okay. Okay, what else did we find? Some other stuff here? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
She's got a light colored one too, but I thought the dark one she had, because I know you didn't want them too light. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, it's still here. You can call me if you want.
That looks like our step stool.
But she'll probably take 15. So I just wanted you. Yeah. Okay.
Scale.
Oh, it's a scale.
Mm-hmm. Weight Watchers scale.
I gotta run. I got some people, but I'll probably get them.
That knife carrier or something.
Probably.
Okay.
How are you all doing today?
Hey, good.
We're good. How are you?
I'm doing good, doing good.
It's a cool walk, man.
$1 for fishing.
Pretty really neat too. Huh. I like this old Walkman. Look at that thing. That thing is cool. Yeah, I think that's a winner. This gourd right here is really
Isn't
neat
that
too.
crazy?
For $3.
I put batteries that automatically and you don't think about it.
Yeah.
You know. But I started thinking, I gotta get rid of that.
Well, my dad had passed before automated payments were really a thing, so they were calling because they were like, we don't mean bother you at this time, but your husband has.
I ended up buying all
couldn't
5 of these
exactly
CDs.
Pay, and
Yeah.
you may have forgotten. They were really nice about it.
Okay, so what type of goodies did we end up getting here?
Got a little stonefishy.
Okay.
His tail's a little broke, but
Okay,
she
still.
gave him to me for $1.
$1 on that.
He's nice.
I got all these for $2. She was asking $1 a piece, but I ended up getting all these bamboo hot plates here for $2. I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
I'm getting this gourd here for $3. Santa Claus, that was coming home with us.
Got a Sony.
Got the Sony Walkman for $1. That's pretty neat. Got the paperweight for $1. And
We got
the love meter. Yep. Cool. For $1, huh? Oh, that one is cool looking. Whoa. Oh, that is cool. Oh, wow, it works too. And we ended up getting all these CDs here. I got 5 of them. They were $1 a piece, so got some really cool CDs here. All right, cool. Okay, what did we get here?
It's an LL Bean jacket.
For this XX.
$1.
Yeah. Let's see it. Does it zip all the way down?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Don't unzip it all. Yeah, that's pretty solid there for $1.
Yeah.
Hey, well, what else did you get here? Let's see what else. Show me real quick.
I don't know if it's gonna fit me, but
Okay, you got Eeyore, and then what's the other one?
it's a 90.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Hey, that's pretty nice, though. 50 cents. Okay, cool. Can't read who it's made by, but $1 for all these stickers. It's pretty neat. Okay, books are 50 cents each, and she found her some cookbooks. Let's see which one you got. Yeah, Better Homes and Gardens Meat Cookbook. What else you got? Great Tasting Potatoes. Okay.
Stay slim.
Huh.
Alright, what'd you find?
Got a sweatshirt. It's a Champion.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it has it written out the sleeve too. Forgiven. Oh, $1.
Yeah.
Try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Champion.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Check here. 5. Deal for 5. This one's here for $5. I just don't know enough about dolls. Premiere edition. Treasure Quest. What'd you find, babe?
Okay, so make sure
Come down here. Let's videotape this doll real quick. Okay. Interesting. Aaron. I like that name. Pretty nice. For $5.
I'm probably gonna put this Vera back because
Okay.
it's starting to come apart on the
Okay.
handles.
How much are they asking?
Asking $2.
$2?
Yeah.
And it's starting to come apart where?
Here and here. See?
Okay.
So I'll probably put that back.
Alright, what else do we have here? Slide it over here. Okay, got a Barbie. How much are you asking
Yeah.
for that?
They're asking $3.
$3, okay.
Mhm.
$3, okay.
Apparently it's an old one.
And then some dinosaurs here, right?
Yeah.
You see?
Dinosaurs and dragons.
Okay, so we got some dragons. How much are they asking for that?
$4.
Okay.
And $4 for that bag too.
4 for the pterodactyl and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Alright, cool. $7. Look at that little doll over there. Is that a music box?
Yeah.
How much are they asking for it?
$5.
$5. Okay. Yeah, a little baby doll right there. Look at his thumb. Which is that? $5 for that too. Okay. All right. Let's see. Huh. Nice little summer evening dress. How much?
Too much.
$7?
Yeah. Okay, so we are back home now, and at our first stop, we got to get this out of the way, is this table, this folding table. We picked it, all furniture was half off, so we got it for only $1. And we use these things for our whatnot shows and for yard sales. They're great.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we got a metal folding table here for $1. Couldn't beat that. We're just gonna put a cover over it. A little, as you see here, it got some water damage on it, which is not torn or nothing. But we're not even gonna worry about that part of the table. We're just using it just for our toys and for our yard sale stuff. We needed some tables for our upcoming yard sale. So for $1, we couldn't beat that. Okay, yeah. Going along with the first stuff that our first stop was at our secret thrift store that we like to go to. Hold on, I gotta get the cat. We threw the cover up back on the couch, and she doesn't want to move or nothing. Konichi. Who is it? Say hi to everybody. Yeah, who's Daddy girl? Good girl. All right, so yeah, so let's go ahead and get on with it. First of all, we got a bunch of stuff here. She found this glass here.
Yeah. It was actually a water bottle, but it's milk glass. It's vintage.
Yeah, vintage milk glass water bottle. The lady only charged us $1. We thought it said $1 on it right here. But, someone actually, it just rubbed off. I can't say someone, but it rubbed off. And she only charged $1 because we bought all this other stuff. Yeah. They had a lot of games, which was a new thing there. They were closed for the Easter weekend.
Yeah, they were closed over Easter, so...
This was the first day reopening after like a 4-day spread of them being closed. So they had a bunch of games there. Either they went shopping or someone donated a bunch of games. We ended up deciding to get this one game. I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan, and we know Mortal Kombat sells pretty quick. So we got Mortal Kombat, the complete edition for PS3. Got that for $5, and I think that's pretty much the most expensive thing at that thrift store that we ended up purchasing at that thrift store. This horse right here is a tall horse. I think it's about maybe at least it's definitely over 12 inches tall. But ended up getting that horse only for $1. Yeah, so it has a soft hair. So got that horse for $1. Ended up finding a lot of horses there
this time.
Yeah, we end up getting horses because a lot of people ask about the horses and My Little Ponies and just horses in general on our Whatnot auction shows when we do our toy shows. So we usually end up picking up every single horse we can find. This one they were asking $2 for.
It's a Briar Spirit.
Okay, so there's the face right there. She says
Spirit. But it's a Briar horse.
She said it's Spirit and it's Briar. It has a soft hair right there. This hair right here is kind of hard, but okay, yeah. And keep in mind, we set a budget usually when we go out for around $100, and that's if anything else. If everything else comes cheaper than that, then usually we just say that 100's for gas and food and all that stuff throughout the day. So around $100 for all this stuff we're about to show you here. We got this dollar horse here. Here's a little closer look at it. I'll make sure I put some comps up there for y'all. Yep, that's a nice brown one.
I think this one might be Barbie or Spirit.
Okay, so this one was just $1 also. So, yep, there it is. Nice blonde horse there. This one looks like it has an articulating face. Does that move up and down? Yeah, so that face does move around. All right, so got a couple horses there. You guys see there, at least 4 of them there. We got any more?
No.
Okay, so end up getting this little pink thing here.
I have no idea what it is, but it's adorable, and it comes on.
For $1.50.
Hey, you.
Okay.
Hang out and play.
Okay, so it's like, it's like interactive battery-powered toy here.
Yeah.
Really cute. I think you can see the eyes glowing. The lights are on, and we got the shades open right now, so, yeah.
It was
$1.50. $1.50. Can't beat that. I know someone on our Whatnot channel is gonna love that. Ended up finding this. I think this is mugs. I think it's made by Funko. I could be wrong, but it was only $1, and there it is. I'm not sure exactly what it is.
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Phoenix. Okay, from Marvel.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll
One
put
of the X-Men.
I'll put the comp up there for y'all. Ended up finding this here. I think this is a Transformer of some sort.
I think he's incomplete, but...
And I can't tell if it's got to be an elephant of some sort, but they were only asking
50 cents.
50 cents for this. Yeah, 50 cents for this. I don't know if it's complete or not, but I'm going to look into it more and see exactly what I can do here. It doesn't look like it has a head, but it's definitely I thought it was a rhino or some type of prehistoric animal there. Okay.
We have another Transformer, another 50-cent Transformer.
Okay, so this one you can definitely tell it's a wolf, and that was only 50 cents. Yeah. Can't beat that. Some type of Transformer there. I'll have to look into that a little bit. Okay, next are these little...
I'm not sure if they're Littlest Pet Shop or what they are, but they were adorable, and they were $1, so...
only $1.
50 cents a piece.
Yeah, so 50 cents a piece. So, once again, some little girl or little boy is going to like this type of stuff. They look like they're Disney characters. That definitely looks like a Disney character. I'm not quite sure if that's the same thing. It is covered in glitter.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave it in the bag so it doesn't get all over the couch cover. What do we got next?
Yeah, like a dino car or something.
Okay.
I thought it was, I had no idea. It looked like a Transformer to me, but it was only $1, so I was like, you know what, it's going in the basket.
This is just $1. There it is. It's pretty heavy, too. I can't tell if it's die cast or... It might be both plastic and die cast, but this thing is pretty heavy. And yeah, it looks like some type of triceratops of some sort, type of mech. Okay, this right here, 50 cents for this bag of little, I think, PVCs here. As you see here, they're like little bears.
Little German outfits.
That one, yeah,
Except for that one.
that one right there.
It's like they're a band.
Here, just open it. Alright, and then this one was $1.50. And this is Little People by Fisher Price. That right there, and let's see what the little person looks like. That's a little person right there. I don't know if this is actually the figure that's supposed to go with the vehicle, but that's definitely Little People. So that was only $1.50 for that setup. Here's another one that's a firefighter. So you got your Fisher Price. Everyone always asks about these Little People when we do our Whatnot auction. So anytime we can find them, we don't make a whole lot of money on it. It just keeps customers coming back to our show. $1.50, and we usually don't put them out right away. We only put like one per show, so you get a little bit of bidding action there. But it won't be much more. We usually either we'll probably start at like at $2. Just the fact that you can't put 50 cents on Whatnot. You have to do dollar increments. So we'll probably start that like at a $2
These are
auction.
actually hard plastic.
Okay, so yeah, here we go. Little hard plastic bears. This one looks like a little conductor. He's got a stick, look like he's orchestrating some type of show. Here's a light man. He's a musician. He's got the maracas. These are about an inch tall. I don't know what that says there, but that looks like it says "ick, bick, dick."
No.
Yeah, I think that's what it says. Ick, bick, dick. This one says something too. That's a girl one. I don't want to read that one. It sounds kind of naughty. Another female bear, and this was the other different one. But for 50 cents, I thought it was a good deal. They were interesting. I'm going to try to find something on them and put them up there for y'all.
Yep.
Okay.
Then we got
Found this little Care Bear here. It
She's
said
squishy.
old on the tag. Yeah, squishy. There it is.
kind of reminds me of like either a dog toy or a baby toy.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, 1984. Either a super infant toy or a dog toy from 1984. Vintage Care Bear rubber. So, yeah, I don't know what Care Bear that is. I'll put the combo.
Tenderheart.
Tenderheart? Okay,
Yep.
she knows.
Yeah.
I was born in 85, so...
It's a girl thing.
Yeah, it's a girl thing, I guess.
He got 2 shirts.
Yeah, go ahead and lay that out. Yeah. The shirts were only $1, the t-shirts, so just a Cat and Jack large shirt here. And that's large in kids. I'm a very petite guy, so I can wear either a large in kids or men's extra small to small. So I like getting discounts in the kids section. And this Game of Thrones Stark shirt here with, I'm not sure if that's a dragon or a wolf.
It's supposed to be a wolf.
Okay, a wolf.
Wolf was from the family Stark.
It looks like a black dragon. But, yeah, so $2 in shirts there. She ended up finding this cookbook because she is collecting cookbooks and she just can't let go of cookbooks. She's got this massive collection going on of cookbooks. So she's got the cookbook collection.
And I sometimes actually even use them.
She got that for 50 cents. We ended up finding this book here for 50 cents. A walk down Sesame Street. Usually I don't pick stuff up like this, but recently on our Whatnot toy shows, everyone's been asking about Sesame Street. Our Sesame Street, especially our Elmo stuff, sold out really fast. So anything that's Sesame Street related for especially $1 or under, I'm going to go ahead and pick up. And just for our returning customers coming back to our show and whatnot. So this looks like some interactive pop-up book here. That looks like there's, there's the Count Dracula.
Cookie Monster
what's that one?
shirt.
Okay, so yeah, the Cookie Monster might be a little torn right there.
Yeah.
Keep going. What else we got in there? And there's a
Bird,
pop-up
of
Big
course.
Bird. But you guys get it. Let's go ahead and keep moving on. Actually, is that it for the first stop? Actually,
Yes.
that might be it for our first stop.
Yep.
And the next stop that we're going to put in was a yard sale.
All right, so there wasn't a whole lot at these next yard sale, but we did find a few things, so let's go ahead and get into it.
Yeah, we found a couple smalls here. I think she only charged but like
25 cents.
25 cent or 50 cent for this wooden cross here.
It'll go right in the booth.
Yeah, ended up getting this bowl here. I don't think these are very expensive either, but melt glass is pretty popular, especially putting it in our booth. Pretty much anything we put melt glass in our booth for cheap, that we find cheap also, because we only put it for like $5 or $10. That's how we get around this cheap stuff, is that we put it in our booth at our shop, and it just helps pay the rent for our spot up there at the antique shop for our booth.
Yeah.
We don't put this type of stuff on eBay.
No.
It's just because of shipping, people won't buy it because the shipping is just too expensive. So we got that. Like this here, right here, this was actually just a personal buy. There's actually another piece right here. It popped off. She only charged like 50 cents for this right here. And I have a lot of Vans skater shoes and like slip-ons and stuff like that and boots. So that's going to find its way into one of my boots or one of my pairs of shoes. She found this World Championship Pumpkin Chunkin'.
I thought that was so cool. I don't know if anybody out there has watched these or attended one, but I've watched them and I think they're hilarious.
So
see who can throw their pumpkin the farthest with their home-built catapult.
It looks like it's a decently made hat too. You got the strap here. There it is, Sussex County, Delaware.
Yep.
November 4th, this is 6th. So it was pretty clean. It looked like no one even watched it. Most likely they attended the thing and probably wore it there and then never wore it again.
Yeah.
But really cool hat there. You got the pumpkin chunk and all the little pumpkin guys. This wallet here was only $1. Actually, it's a keychain ring. This says Silverado. There's a lot of guys that drive those trucks. I have a Mustang one just like this with the horse on it. And I keep my vintage key ring on it. My vintage keys on the key ring on it. Here, hold this. And I'll show you just exactly how this key ring here. It's a snap buckle here. It just pops off there, and then you pull your key out, which attaches there, and then you just pull this strap. You just pull this strap back like this, and it pulls your keys back in it, and then you fold it back up in this really nice compact leather thing here. Like I said, I keep my vintage 1966 Mustang keys on a Mustang one like this with the pony, and it's just really awesome. Okay. She found this. I don't know exactly what it is, but
it's
she only
an egg poacher.
it
microwave.
was $5
Yeah.
for the egg poacher. It definitely needs to be washed. As you
Yes.
see here, it's grimy. That's why we cover this chair just so we don't get nothing on our couch.
Yep.
So for egg poacher, we have to scrub that really well. It looks like 50. She got that for like a quarter or 50 cents.
Yeah.
And then I found some glass pieces on the way out. This really nice vase here or decanter has cranberry look to it with gold painting on
And
it.
it's actually cut.
Is it cut?
Yeah, you can feel it. It's cut in there.
Okay, so it's grooved. There's cut grooves in the glass there, and it's missing the topper. But I just thought it was neat enough. And she said, if you want that, 25 cents.
Yeah.
So I was like, deal. And then she said, if you want this one, also 25 cents. I could just see someone putting sand art and doing sand art in this thing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what went on. And this one's actually, I don't know what was actually in it. I would think if that was cheap perfume or something, that was a lot of cheap perfume.
Probably
a gallon of it, half gallon of cheap perfume.
I feel like they used to have like that fancy olive oil stuff.
Yeah, probably. But I could see someone putting sand and doing sand art in that thing.
We also picked up a lamp, which we're going to have to cut in for you.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and cut that lamp in. She was asking $5, and we'll go ahead and cut that segment in right now. And then after that, we'll move on to the next yard sale.
Yep. Okay, so at the first yard sale that we went to after the thrift store, we found this brass lamp, and it could use a cleaning, but they said it worked.
As you see down here, come here, stand out of the light. As you see, it has some patina on it. I'm not sure how well I can buff that out. That's not, but I know I can polish just the stand up itself, clean this off. It looks like it might have some paint splatter on it last time they painted. But they're asking $5 for it. It does swivel. This swivels, and this swivels here if you want to get underneath there and actually see that. And they said we could try it and test it to see if it worked. They swore that it worked. I just took their word for it. So we plugged it in. Let's go ahead and try it. Yeah.
Yep.
So it works. And then there it is. As you see here, it swivels out. You can swivel it this way. You can pivot it this way. Pivot, however you want to do it. But nice. This doesn't adjust. The height doesn't adjust. But for $5, that should be an easy Facebook flip.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not gonna put that on eBay or nothing.
No.
That's just gonna be a Facebook Marketplace flip.
Yeah.
And we'll probably put around maybe $20 to $50 around in that range for this brass floor lamp.
Yep. Okay, so this yard sale that we went to next was actually just like right across the street from the first one. It was kind of a sort of a community yard sale.
Yeah,
but
we only planned on going to 2 yard sales, but we ended up going to 3 total. 2 thrift stores and a flea market.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have 5 different stops here. This was actually the second yard sale we went to. It was right across the street from the first one that we just showed. Yeah, so she ended up finding this love meter thing in the garage. She's going to go ahead and open that.
And I already have one of these, but not like this.
Yeah, she already has one, but this one's kind of unique looking. This is a gourd here. She was asking $3. She sold it to me for $2. Really nice lady. She was a biology teacher for like 20 years, and just a really, really nice lady. Okay, here she went ahead and got it open. I think this thing is vintage also. It's a love meter. You see the water going up there, or whatever that is, mercury. And then it bubbles. So yeah, really neat. We've seen ones with different. The other one we have has red fluid in it.
So it's easier to see, but it's more simple than this. It doesn't have this twist in it.
Yeah, this looks like some old chemistry and type thing here. The other one we have, it has red fluid and it looks more like an hourglass.
Yeah.
Just a standard hourglass type figure 8 looking one. All right, and that's it right there. I'm not sure if there's a date on this.
I haven't been able to find one.
Yeah, let's see here. Yeah. Anyway, you guys get it. She ended up selling me these. She was asking $1 a piece for this, for these plates here. They're flat as you see here, and they're like bamboo inlaid. There we go. Yeah, one for $1.50 wherever she bought these from, at some World Bazaar, and made in the Republic of China.
Republic of China.
So yeah, so she sold me all these for $2. So we got that one. We got a big one here. Look at the pattern on that. That's pretty neat, right? Compared to the size of that one. And then we got like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is that? Not an octagon. Octagon's 8. Yeah, maybe a hexagon.
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly a hexagon. We got that one, and then we got an oval one here.
It's been a decade or so since geometry. So.
Yeah, so $2 for both those. That's a pretty good find there.
Yeah.
She only charged her
$1
for this stone fish here. I think it's marble.
It's cute.
Yeah, that is pretty cute.
I mean, you can't really even tell that the tail.
The eyes are just painted. It looks like one of those goldfishes that you eat. You know, the cracker ones.
That's why I liked it. It reminded me of the goldfish crackers.
And she was actually a biology teacher, so she had a lot of stuff like this. And this stonefish is just really neat. Okay, she had CDs there for $1 a piece. I ended up picking up No Doubt with Gwen Stefani, the singles. I'm going to flip these. I ended up picking up 5 CDs. I said, forget it. Let me just go ahead and get 5 CDs there. We kept the Now ones that had all these like current hits at the time. And we love those CDs. They're fun to keep in the car.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, it's in the CD player right now. We're listening to Taylor Swift, Pink, Bruno Mars. A lot of pop hits on that one. That one's really fun. That was only $1. These were just $1 a piece. And this one's sealed. So I'm probably going to flip these just to get my $5 back. So we got No Doubt, and we got Bare Naked Ladies. Maroon. I think I might have heard like 1 or 2 of their songs before. I've heard of the band, but I'm going to sell those. Hopefully I can get $5 back with those. I'll put some comps up there. She found this here.
A lovely little paperweight.
Yeah, anytime we find these paperweights, we pick them up because some of them could be actually pretty valuable. Some can be invaluable, but for $1, we're probably going to at least make $5 to $10 with this, putting this in our booth, depending on which model it is. Yeah. But really neat looking there. It looks like some type of jellyfish with an explosion going on in there, blue. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this gourd, I'm not sure if that's cracked right there. It doesn't go all the way through. If it is, it just might be just a little cracked right there, but it doesn't go all the way through. And actually paint might just, if you just repaint it with something, maybe some white paint, it might just fill that. But just a really big size gourd. Shake that up for me. Yeah, so the seeds are still in it. I don't see any. Oh, it is signed. Okay. Spoke too soon there. Sam and Kelly. 1995. And God help. So, I'm not sure if that's the artist. I'm going to see if I can find some comps there, some sold ones, just to see what something like that goes for. It's pretty good size. It's probably about maybe 10 to 12 inches tall. Yeah, it's a good size gourd there.
Also about 10 to 12 inches wide.
Santa Claus is very popular, so for $2, I was like, that's a no-brainer. Mm-hmm. And she found this Walkman here. This Sony Walkman. Look how skinny this is.
Never seen a Walkman like this before, and I have had a lot of Walkmans growing up in the 80s.
So there it is. Sony WM-10 cassette player. Go ahead and hold that so I can open it. You just pull it open like that. And the condition actually didn't look too bad. I mean, there's like a dent right here. The buttons, all the buttons are pretty nice. I did see a little bit of battery corrosion right in there.
But we should be able to clean that up.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Looks like it takes maybe one AA or one AAA. But I mean, even if it's just for parts, I'm sure this thing is worth more than $1. I mean, that is just a really slick looking Walkman. I mean, that is
Definitely not one I've seen before.
Yeah, that is super retro. That's the skinniest Walkman I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so that was Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to plug in a video. We ended up buying a charcoal grill, a Weber. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug that video in, and then we'll move on to the next stop after that one.
Yep. All right, so we picked up this Weber grill. As you can see, she was asking 10, but she also had make an offer. So we offered her 9 for it. And she took that because we had 9 singles when that just worked out for us.
Yeah, she probably could have took. She probably would have took 5 for it, but I mean, $9 was a good deal. As you see here, it's a 22-inch Weber grill. It has a little charcoal insert parts right there. We can fold this up and tend your charcoal and everything, and poke at your charcoal and everything. But we could use a little scrubbing. It's not like it's rusted all the way through or anything like that. These grills usually run for about $100 to $150, depending on where you're getting them and if they're on sale. But this should be a Facebook Marketplace flip. Once we clean it up, I'm gonna wipe it all down, and this will probably be easily $25 to $50 on Marketplace. If push comes to shove, if anything, we'll use it for our next party.
Yep.
So. Okay, at Thrift Stop, everything we got here was at a thrift store. This was actually, what was the name? Oh, Helping the
Homeless.
Helping the Homeless, yeah. And we found this here. This bag of stickers was actually racing stickers right here. It was 99 cents. I'm going to have her open up that while we get... Oh, yeah. Ended up finding these books here. I think they were, what, 2 for $1?
Yeah.
I'll let her talk about that more. That's more her thing. Ended up buying this little toy there. 49 cents. Yeah, so I don't know exactly what that comes from. I'm not sure if it's a Funko Pop or not. I'm going to have to do some research on that, and I'll put a comp there. Okay, so we got Bushnell Velocity. That is actually...
It was in the bag.
It was in the bag, so they were asking $1 for it, but it was in the bag. So we got Performance Automatic Racing Transmissions, Middle Peninsula Classic Cruisers of Gloucester, Virginia.
Can't see that one.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what that one says, but another racing sticker of some sort there.
We got 3 of these.
Got 3 Summit stickers. So we got Summit Racing Equipment, Summit Racing 55 years, and Summit Racing there. Airflow Research by CNC Ported Heads. We got a Speedway, Motor Speedway stickers. Look at that big giant sticker. PTC Performance Torque Converters.
And more Summit stickers.
And more Summit stickers. So I thought that was a good deal. Only for $1. They're probably not worth more than that. But I'll see if I can find some type of comp up there for these stickers. So just $1 for that. So we're at $1.50. And then with the books, that'd be like $2.50. Here, you want to talk about your Italian book?
Yeah.
Step-by-step Italian.
Yeah. I have a serious cookbook problem. Sometimes I even use them to cook things.
Yeah, she has a cookbook collection.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've said that a couple times already.
Yep.
And then this one, Better Homes and Gardens Meat Cookbook here.
And honestly, the more vintage the cookbook, the more I kind of want it.
Yeah, which makes sense. She loves books. I mean, she loves just regular books. Yeah, she's a bookworm.
Yep.
Okay, and then we got a bunch of clothes here. Go ahead and lay those out real quick. We'll try to fly through these real quick. We got...
If this fits, I'm keeping it.
Yeah, she loves Eeyore.
I love Eeyore.
Yeah, she's a big Eeyore fan. She gets a lot of Eeyore plushes in the room, a whole wall full of them. Mm-hmm. I like Winnie the Pooh. He's my favorite when it comes to out of the Winnie the Pooh game. Okay, she got her a nightie here.
Yep.
From that brand right there.
Yep.
LJ&J, I think it says.
I think so.
Got some embroidered flowers on it. Maybe it looks like dogwood or, dogwoods maybe.
Yeah, and it's so soft.
It does look soft. Oh my gosh, that is soft. Wow. Yeah, so she got the nightie right there. Go ahead and just lay it down. I got this by Champion. The sweatshirt here is, I thought it said Frogvin. And then I was like, what's Frogvin mean?
It's it's forgiven.
Yeah, she was like, I think it says forgiven, babe. And I was like, oh, you know what? I think you're right. That makes a lot more sense than Frogvin. Yeah, made by Champion, a sweatshirt. Just taking a risk on that. All the winter clothes were just $1.
Yeah.
And this shirt right here was the last shirt that we got from there.
Which is not a shirt, it's a jacket.
Yeah, it looks like a fleece a fleece jacket.
By LL Bean.
LL Bean extra large, extra XXL, double XL. And yeah, so you got the zip all the way zipped down, and then you got the zipper pockets here. No stains or nothing on it, but just for $1, that was a pretty good buy. And the last thing we got there was a table, a marble table. They were only asking $15 for it. I'm going to go ahead and plug in the video right now for y'all. Okay, we're in the garage right now. I just wanted to show you the dimensions on this marble table that we picked up. I got this for $15, this table. They had it at $100, and then they marked it down. When I seen her marking it down, I ran over there and I just paid for it real quick. But here's to show you the dimensions on it. It's around 38 inches long, and then width-wise, we have a width of around 23, so around almost a little under 2 feet, and then a height of 19 inches there. So yeah, but look at this like French pattern here, all carved. I think it's like walnut. As you see here, there's some scratches and some scuffing on it, but nothing I can't polish or buff out. But a nice piece of marble there. Really nice table. Only $15. Check out those legs, the marking on those legs. Yeah. So yeah. So I thought that was a good deal. I'm probably gonna put that on Marketplace for around $100 and go from there with it. But really nice find.
Yep.
Okay, the next thing we did was we stopped at a flea market. It was on Saturday, so there wasn't a whole lot of people there. But there was one table, so we stopped real quick, and this is what we found. We found this recurve bow, as you see here, real close up. It's wrapped in leather. The guy said he did use it, and he was using it for just target practice. I think he said he took down a turkey with it. But as you see there, it's wrapped with some type of oriental cloth, and then it's string wrapped. And then here's the brand. I'm not sure if you can see that right there.
Yep.
Okay, it says something. I'm not quite sure what it says there, but very, very nice bow here. Here, I'll test out the draw on it. Yeah, he said you gotta be careful because, yeah, oh yeah, there's no doubt this will fire, no problem. Nice bow, but for $10, that was a good deal.
Yep.
All right. Okay, our last stop of the day was a thrift store. It was called the DAV thrift store. It's literally like a block away from our house. We just found some toys in there. We always go in there and see what type of little things we can find, any type of bargains in there. All right, first thing we found was this Barbie. They were only charging $2.98 for this one. Go ahead and open that. She ended up buying this book here because she's a bookhead, bookworm, and 99 cents for that, A Dog's Journey. So I'm sure she's probably read that already.
No,
probably.
I haven't.
Oh,
It
yeah.
originally retailed for 10.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. So that dog book was a $10 book originally. Going to get that out for me. Okay. So we got this little doll here. I think that might be Chelsea from Barbie. And the only reason I know that is because we do a Whatnot toy show channel. Yeah, it is Mattel. And I'll see if I can find a comp to put it there for y'all. And we saw a lot of toys there, so I'm getting kind of more familiar with Barbie and the names of all the different types of dolls here. This Barbie here, and I think when on the back of it, when I looked at it here, open that. Mm-hmm. It actually said Philippines. Yeah, so 1989, 1969 Philippines. Mm-hmm. I'm looking through the camera. I don't know what it says. You could read it probably better than me. Ended up getting these bags of toys here. It looks like a bunch of dinosaurs here for around $3 or $4. Let's go ahead and dump those out. So we got this dinosaur here. Watch, I've never seen a dinosaur.
1966.
Oh, 1966 on that Barbie. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got this like dinosaur here. Very, very sci-fi-ish, prehistoric-ish style dinosaur. We end up getting this. This looks like, yeah, this is a dragon. This ain't a dinosaur. Well, let's see if we can fix the legs on that. And I'm getting this little dinosaur here. And I think that's Jurassic World. So that's name brand, that one there. I think this is just a Chinosaur here. It actually says the name of that dinosaur, but I don't know what it says there. That'd be crazy if you could read that and see what type of if that's actually a real dinosaur they believe. All right, this is a China dragon here. This is really neat. This is why I wanted Amarasaurus. I've never heard of that. That thing looks totally like fictional. That dinosaur. I mean, look at it. It has like two different fins and stuff on it. Yeah, I mean, look at that thing. It has two different back fins and everything on it. An Amarasaurus. You guys ever heard of that? So. That's wild. Some type of water dragon. Okay. We got a pterodactyl here. I don't know what that one's from, but I'll see if I can find a comp there for you. That's the reason why I bought it, was this one. I just thought it looked cool, like Rodon. That looks like a T-Rex. Alright, that's just another Chinosaur there. And like I said, this was like $3 or $4 for this bag of dinosaurs. All it takes is one to pay for the whole bag, and the rest is just extra inventory for our Whatnot channel when it comes to toys. Alright, here's another bag. I'm going to dump all those out.
Ooh, they don't all want to do
Alright, so we got, yeah, some more little mini Chinosaur. We got a lion here.
What the fluffing here?
We got a lion here. We got a Triceratops Chinosaur. Look at this dragon. This is the reason why I got these ones, because look at that dragon. The detail on that. That is pretty neat. And actually it's articulated too. You can move the legs on it. Looks like the wings don't move, but yeah. Let's see if I can see a brand on him. Okay. It says China too. Yeah, I think that's the only thing I'm seeing on it. I'll see if I can find a comp on there of this dragon, but that is sweet. I love dragons. She has tattoos of dragons all over her. She loves dragons probably more than I do, but I just love actually I love dinosaurs. When I was a kid, I was infatuated with dinosaurs, like most little boys are. There you go. That's a really neat looking Velociraptor right there. That looks like the one from Jurassic Park, even though I don't think it's branded. Yeah. So yeah, the little dinosaur dragon bags here. Okay, it looks like this was the last dragon in the bag. It looks like he has no arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like a bird type of dragon. Anyway, look at that thing. That is pretty neat looking. $3 or $4 for all those dragons there. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. We had a blast going to all these stops. It's what we do anyway, so we might as well videotape it and share it with the world. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of stuff. We enjoyed making it. We're really trying to grow the channel, so if you like this type of stuff, please
Go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe, and please check us out next time.
we'll see ya.
All right, bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.